Okay, so where now? We are clearing things out like a motherfucker. So we haven't done either of these because these were the two that spawned skulls. There's also an exclamation mark over there, but it's right next to the skull. So can't be doing that. But that is all of these outer things complete. We need to go back there, which is kind of far away from that. Should we do that now? Let's do that now. I think this is the closest. Yeah. Let's go up there. We can open that cabin now with the key that we got. And then there's a whole bunch of things around the crossroads we can hand in one after the other, which is going to be very satisfying. Bada bing, bada boom, bada bing, bada boom. And then maybe up to Redcliffe, I guess, at that point. Kind of saving Redcliffe because I'm really interested to see how it looks. I wonder if they'll have just completely changed it from Origins, or if there will be, if it will look partly like the Redcliffe we know, or how they'll do it. We will see. We will see. Yeah. Yeah. Hee hoo hee ha. Ya ha hee hoo hee ha.
This place is unpleasant.
I see that. Oh, hi! Sleep well. Enhanced Amulet of Magic. +5 magic. Sounds good to me. Oh, right, but I've got the... oh, no, that's not an amulet. What is my current amulet? +2 magic. Ah, well, there we go. Solus, what's your amulet? You have amulet of +2 health. Probably +2 magic is better for you. You have a belt? Yes, you have a belt. You don't have any rings. What do you want? Ring of range defense? Why not, hey? Ring of barrier penetration or guard damage? Wait, did I just... Fuck, I just equipped the wrong thing, didn't I? Belt of Winter Pact is what we actually want, right? Yes. Ring of barrier penetration, there you go. And ring of guard penetration? Sure, why not? And that's all our rings. You don't have a belt. Belt of ranged defense. Enjoy. We don't have another ring for you, and everyone else has stuff. Okay. Cool.
It seems the Ferelden army has chosen to stay clear, for now.
37 is worse, right? I mean, I've got to check, but I'm pretty sure 37 is shit. Yeah, that's shit. What about Solus? And it's shit. Cool. Cool, that's all done then. Good, good. Right, so, can't do that, can't do that, can't do that. Done all of this. So next stop is back to the crossroads. We've got 1, 2, 3 things to hand in. Shard over there. Shard. Oh no, that's not a shard. There must be another thing. There must be another fucking lookout point for us to find more shards, I guess, because we have got pretty much all the ones we've found. So there must be another one somewhere. Right. Let's go down. Hand him in. Oh, yes, horsey. Fucking jumping king. What did I name you again? I've already forgotten. Jeff, wasn't it? Well in Jeff. Jeff the donkey.
Whoa!
Please, hurry.
Here you go. The potion and instructions on how to make it.
Silas bless you. Or the Maker. Or whoever. It doesn't matter. Just thank you. I'll
You're
give it to her
welcome.
right away. If ever I can help the Inquisition, you have my word.
Sweet. Alright, next stop up here. Wow, Horsey just vanished.
Of course. Mages, Templars, bandits, demons. Making it hard for a man to hunt for his supper.
Here, maybe this will help.
It more than helps. With this, I can fill these hungry bellies. Give these folks some hope. I didn't think much of the Inquisition. But no one else is helping like you lot. Maybe I was wrong.
You were, mate. You were very wrong. You should be very, very upset with yourself for being so wrong. Alright, just up here.
I have heard stories about you, Herald of Andraste. I am Enchanter Elendra. I hope you find a way to end this foolish war.
You're not with the rebels?
If you're a mage, why aren't you with the rebel mages?
I was an enchanter in the College of Equitarians. We wanted tolerance, not war. By rights, I am sworn to join the rebels. But I had friends among the Templars. I will not fight them. I know my own strength. I have no fear of demons. I will keep to myself and harm none.
I believe this is your phylactery. I found it on the body of a dead Templar named Matrin.
Ah, I suspected he died when he did not join me or send word. Maker curse the fools who started this war, and the fools who now fight it. Thank you. Matrin was important to me. Here, for your trouble.
Tell me of you and Matrin.
I'd like to know more about you and Matrin.
Ah, Templars and mages. Natural enemies, they always say. As though you can keep healthy men and women close to each other for years without anyone getting ideas.
The power of a fat
We were
cock
friends for many
overcame
years.
the animosity
Lovers for
between
many
Templars
more.
and mages.
And now he is gone because of this war.
You alone out here?
You haven't joined the rebels or the refugees.
Never
Are
underestimate
you
the
on
power
your
of a
own?
fat cock.
Yes, it is safer that way. For everyone. At first, I used my healing skills to help the refugees. But when the Templars saw me, they attacked. Innocent people died in that battle. I will endanger no more.
Can you join us?
The Inquisition could use the skills of a powerful mage.
If I wished to kill others, I would have joined the rebels. How is the Inquisition any better?
We're not even going to attempt to respond to that. We're just going to say, alright, bye then.
Farewell.
Thank you again. It is better to know.
I mean, being part of the Inquisition, you could help heal people, which is what you said you were originally doing, and have protection, so that if Templars did get mad at you for healing people, then you wouldn't get killed. I feel like it's a pretty easy choice to make, but hey, that's just me. How's our inventory doing? We are almost full up, actually, so it's time to do a quick check and see if we need to swap anything. Right. Do we have anything better? No. That's all worse. Solus, I assume it's also all worse, yes? Yes. Okay. Varric, you're never changing that. Cassandra, is there anything? Claymore, that's a great sword. Is a great sword a two-handed? I have no idea. Yup, sure is. Motherfucker. So, hatchet, reinforced shield. Great sword, that would be a two-handed as well. Okay, so that's all of that. Armor, you have... You can't do that, you can't do that, you can't do that, you can't do that. Are we level 7 now? Warrior only level 7. It sounds like we're level 7 now. So you can have this, which is quite a fucking fat upgrade. You are very welcome. None of this is going to be better, I assume. Nope. Solus. Anything that's better. Yeah, that's better. You can... Oh, I'll miss him having his Avar armor. What does that look like? Oh my god, you look like a fucking burrito. You look like a burrito compared to that, which looks dope. No, I can't do it. I can't do it. It's only one armor difference. I can't have you look like a burrito. Right, can't have any of those. Worse. Okay, no. Cool, and then we literally just did all the accessories, didn't we? And upgrades I have to be back home to do, right? Yeah. It's selling time.
I passed round what we found. No one will go hungry.
Glad to hear it, mate. Glad to hear it. And I need to remember not to sell the valuables that I need to keep. Right, so this is level 10. Is that actually better? It is better, so I do need to keep that. I do need to keep these things. The level 1 stuff can go into the bin. That's level 8, level 12. Jesus fuck. Level 9, and then the rest of it can go into the bin. Deathblow, no. I just don't care about any of these. That's fine. They can all go. I keep the upgrades. Keep the crafting mats. Valuables, don't need that, 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 don't need that. Oh, wait. It doesn't put the... Huh. So even though they are in the valuables section, I can't actually sell them?
It's good to have
Strange. Maybe it used to be like that and they patched it or something? It's weird how sometimes when you go over them, the star doesn't disappear. Like, that star is just refusing to disappear over the ram horn. You have to, like, actually stop and hover on it for it to disappear. Okay, well, that's good to know, I guess, then. So, I don't need to be worried about that. I'm going to go ahead and guess that maybe that was how it was at launch, and so I was warned about it, and they just didn't know that it's not like that anymore, I guess. Well, that's good. That is very good. Oh no, I never want to press that button. Right, so we've done that, haven't we? Yes. So we are now headed up here. We've got another rift to close. We've got the Blood Brothers thing to do. We've got another camp. We've got another lyrium, and then we'll be heading up to Redcliffe. Exciting times.
Are you sure?
Is it worth getting the horsey out? I guess. It's like a 5-second, well, 10 seconds lost time to get the horsey out. So long as you save 10 seconds on the journey, you're in credit. And I think I've already saved those 10 seconds, to be honest. Oh, cheeky exclamation mark.
Watch yourself. Bandits up ahead. Or something anyway. They're blocking the road.
They might not be bandits?
You don't think they're bandits?
Bandits wait until people are vulnerable, then hit them fast so nobody escapes. These bastards show themselves too early. They care more about driving people away than taking loot.
So they
They're
found
either
something.
Stupid, or they're more than just bandits. And they're too well armed for stupid.
What can you tell me about the attackers on the road?
Several groups, some of them with bows. They've got better armor than most around here. It's too many for us. If you head out there, careful you don't get flanked. They don't take prisoners.
Cheers.
Thanks for the warning.
Cheers, my dears. How far away is it? Okay, it's just down there. So we could wrap around here, I guess. But this is, like, literally right here. We'll come back to that one. Lovely. So we are missing 4 shards, which means we're missing 1 fucking skull fucking thing. How did I miss? Didn't I just run through here? I think I've got turned around. So, oh no, I came from down there. That's where I came from. Okay. Howdy, everybody. That is so powerful. I love it. You bitch! Nice. Counter-Strike Lightning Essence. You actually... Do you have Counter-Strike? That's not what I wanted. Cassandra. Is Counter-Strike that? No, that's Payback Strike. What's Counter-Strike? Is that something in here? What the fuck is Counter-Strike? What the fuck is Counter-Strike? Have I missed it somehow? Whatever. I must have missed it somehow. Right, there is an exclamation mark over here. A letter in an abandoned home. Oh wait, that was handing something in. The stone calls to me. In my dreams, I shape it with a chisel and hammer. It shapes me in return. My flesh twists, claws, and fangs... Wait, it can't have been handing something in. This was an exclamation mark. The light in the sky makes the stone so much louder. The cave in the hills has good, strong stone. I can shape it into something strong enough to keep me safe if I hurry. Jendon, if you're having the dreams, go talk to the Templars. The war doesn't matter. Their job is to help when things are too frightening to deal with alone, and the only reason the Templars didn't find you as a child is because your parents hid you away. If carving helps you, here's a map to an old cave I stumbled on a few years back. I think it has the stone you like. It must have been Drakestone, and I must have already got it or something, and so it just insta-completed the quest, I guess. Guessing that's what has occurred there. Right, where next then? Over here, Blood Brothers. Shit. It's up there, isn't it? Motherfuckers! How do I get up there? Stronghold of the apostate mages. They did not want us to dream because they knew we would dream of the truth, of power, of the weakness in the world that will let us break it and forge it anew. We are the chosen ones. We who have the power to enact change in this world and the will to see it through. We have conquered the circles. We will conquer the Templars. Come with us to the Witchwood. None who have the power of the Fade at their hands will be turned away. Haven't we already been to their stronghold in the Witchwood? I thought we already did that. Oh! Oh wait, no, not Onyx. I need obsidian. Motherfucker. Yeah, the Witchwood was around here, right? So I think we must have just insta-completed that. But it didn't seem like it gave us anything. Whoops. Sorry about that, friends. Oh my god, please. Just let me do it. It keeps not registering that I'm pressing the fucking calls horse button. Hello, is there anything... What's going on here? Why is this all iced up? What does this mean? Can't get up there, sure. Hi. Okay, stop going the wrong way, dickhead. This wasn't anything. It's nothing on the map, so there's nothing there. I think is the general rule to follow. But how do I get up there? This is not going the right way, is it? I must have to wrap around up that way. This is so pretty. Flag flapping in the breeze. That's gorgeous. Fucking gorgeous, mate. Is this the way to Redcliffe, actually? Oh, it probably is, yeah. Okay. Anything in here? Howdy. Wait, is it no entry? Can I not go in? Aww. What? I can't go into Redcliffe? You sons of bitches. That's mean. Can I talk to you about it?
The village is off limits. There's been too much fighting between Templars and mages. Take it elsewhere.
We're the fucking Inquisition.
We're not with the Templars or the mages. We're agents of the Inquisition.
An elf? Sure you are. And I'm the Empress of Orlais. If you're from the Inquisition, prove it.
How?
Until then, the gates stay closed.
How do I prove it?
We're not here to cause trouble.
Then you can leave. Easiest way not to cause trouble, isn't it? The gates stay shut until I get orders otherwise.
She said if we prove it, she'll open them, but then the game doesn't give us a way to prove it.
Andraste protect you, traveler.
Fucking rude game. Well, that is a shame. But at least we have this path here. Nice windmill.
Whoa!
Surprise! Letter. Templar Corrin. In light of current hostilities, I believe our arrangement is no longer satisfactory. You are unable to reach me with payment, and I have no means of delivering the merchandise to you. I hope that when this unfortunate situation is resolved, we may once again do business. Tanner.
Seeker, you initially believed our Herald of Andraste was involved in the attack on the Conclave, yes?
I did. The evidence seemed damning, given the lack of an alternative.
Yet you changed your mind.
You also heard the voices at the temple. Is it so surprising I listened to them?
Sadly, yes. Too few invested with authority possess the courage to alter their course. They fear the appearance of weakness.
The truth is more important than my reputation. And anyone wishing to accuse me of weakness is welcome to try.
This group is great. I love this group. Bottle of Thedas. 3 of 20 fucking 9. God damn. 29. Rare sword. This might be better for what's her face? Cassandra. What have you got? Oh, it was this, wasn't it? It's worse, motherfucker. Okay, let's head over here then. Get the last camp. Except it's like up there. Or maybe down here. Wait, that's the gate. Yeah, okay, let's do this then. Okay, there's multiple groups of bandits. So that's the gate that we could have come through to begin with, yeah? Hello! How's it going? Get over here.
The ancient elves may have set up wards near here. If we can find the artifacts they used, it may help strengthen this area against tears.
Oh? That just randomly popped up. It was like, help Solus. Wait, not Codex. Although, let's have a quick look. Darkspawn. We know about Darkspawn. Foot Soldier. Don't need to read about Foot Soldiers. Bears. Is that everything? Nope, there's more. Hurlocks, Hurlock Alphas. Yeah, I mean, we've fought these for 3 games now, so we don't need to read those. Places. We will read these. Deep Roads. There isn't a dwarf alive who remembers the Deep Roads as they once were. They were the network of tunnels that joined the Tigers together. To be honest, it isn't even right to give them such a simple term as tunnels. They're works of art, with centuries of planning demonstrated in the geometry of their walls, with the statues of the paragons that watch over travellers, with the flow of lava that keeps the Deep Roads lit and warm. It's lit! The cloud gazers up on the surface talk of the Imperial Highway built by the Magisters of old, a raised walkway that crossed thousands of miles, something that could only have been built by magic. Perhaps it is comparable to the Deep Roads, although we dwarves didn't need magic. I suppose it doesn't matter anymore. The Darkspawn rule the Deep Roads now. When Orzammar sealed off the entrances to the Deep Roads, abandoning everything that lay out there, we handed over the kingdom that was to those black bastards forever. To think that there are genlocks crawling over Bonamar now, tearing down our statues and defiling our greatest works. Corruption covers everything we built out there. Every dwarf who goes out and comes back says it gets worse with each passing year. The foulness spread a little further. And the cloud gazers think the Darkspawn are gone just because they aren't spilling out onto the surface? Huh. One day, when Orzammar is gone for good, they'll find out differently. Those Darkspawn won't have anywhere else to go but up, and they'll do it. The surface folk will have themselves a blight that will never end. Indeed. Indeed. Did we already read the Fade one? Yes. Alright, that's everything. What was I actually trying to do? I was trying to do journal, because we just got a... What? I clicked journal, and it took me to map. Oh, wait, what's this? Confront Tanner. Okay. Was it Inner Circle? Yes. Measuring the Veil. Solus has learned of an artifact in the Hinterlands that he wishes to study. Okay. Whereabouts is that on the map? Just over here. Okay, well, perfect. Let's do that then. Yoink. What the fuck is that? It's pretty.
Go in peace, then.
Wait, what? Is there someone to talk to?
And Duran Atishan.
Ah.
I did not expect to see another Dalish blood here.
You're
My
hidden
name
very
is
fucking
Liz.
well in the tree.
By your weapons, I see you come ready for battle. Perhaps we face a common enemy in these demons.
What are you doing out here?
Are you fighting the demons on your own?
Fighting the demons is pointless. There will always be more, and I have no means of closing the rifts. But I have heard of elven artifacts that measure the veil. They may tell us where new rifts will appear. I was not expecting so many demons, however. I believe one of the artifacts is nearby. Can you help me reach it?
I mean, we're already doing that with Solus, so yeah.
It sounds worth investigating.
Thank you. It shouldn't be too much farther ahead.
She might be sus, though, but like...
Thank you for joining me. I do not think I could have done this alone.
Wait, there was an option to talk to her, but she was too far away, so it didn't let me, and now she won't... Oh, that sucks. It was going to let me ask why she left her clan. Yoink. Well, we've got a lot of this shit to hand in. Hello. Nice place you got here.
There's an elven artifact nearby.
There. If we activate that crystal, it should react to the strength of the veil.
Okay. Wait, we found one of these before. We've absolutely seen one of these before. There was one of these up in the big castle.
Yes, the wards are helping to strengthen the veil. This area should be safer for travelers now.
Well, that should prove useful. And it seems the ancestors left something for me as well. Interesting. I believe our alliance is concluded. Go in peace, stranger.
I want what you found, battle. Special. Solus?
Mahalani, Maglandeva, vi Enasali.
Aye. Perhaps you're right. Here, take it. Go with Mithal's blessing.
Well, Solus approved of that. What was that? Amulet of Power, I think it was called? Amulet of Power. Can't use it. Solus only. Gain an ability point when equipped. Oh. Huh. This amulet grants an ability point to whoever equips it. Restriction Solus only. Anybody could get this. Restriction Solus only. Amulet of Power. There you go, buddy. Solus does not... Oh, wait, no, that's Counter-Strike ring. Oh, did it just instantly... It just instantly destroyed itself. Right, okay. And then I can go into... that, and then he has a point to spend. Yes, he does. Very nice. Right. So, what do I want to do? I was thinking Blizzard. Maybe I should get the... It costs 40 mana and just lasts 10 seconds one. Because, I don't know, I feel like it might not be a good idea to have him just draining his mana constantly. You know? Is he using the ice mine? I feel like I never actually see this go off. Let's grab that. I think it'll be better for him overall if he's not just constantly draining his mana. Does sound good to me. But yeah, we've definitely seen one of these at the top of the castle. So can I not... Like, it didn't let me do anything with it. So can I go back there now? Like, I remember thinking it looked weird. It looked unique and weird. Wait, what? There was a loot thing right there. That was weird. Does it matter if I light all these things? Probably not, right? Was there one over here, or... Ah! Cool. Right. So, now we go to here. More bandits. Let's fuck them up. Ye bastard. Fuck, where's she gone? Oh, that's her. Most important for the two of us to have the barrier. Boom. Bandits confirmed fucked. Unless there's more? An unsigned letter. We don't need any heroes in this operation. We're being paid to keep things quiet and keep trade away from the East Road. When reasonable, allow targets to flee and spread word of the danger. When such is unreasonable, kill all targets. Why? Is this just an exit world map? Yeah, that's just an exit. Oh, wait, there's more up here. Rebel Queen's Ravine. There are 5 regions left in the Hinterlands that we have not yet discovered, huh? Come over here. Come and stand in this lovely orange circle, mate. It will be great for you, I promise.
This would be a good place to set up camp.
Boop. Nice. Still no fucking obsidian.
Nothing to report, sir. Nothing to report, sir.
All right. Okay. So we are doing pretty well. We've got another lyrium up there, and then it's just the fade things that we can't get. Oh, well, we've also got 4 more shards to find somewhere. Some fucking where. There are 4 more shards to find, but I need to find the thingy to do that, and I cannot find the thingy. An unsigned letter. Preliminary digs have been more than successful. It's extremely surprising to find such a high quantity of the product this close to the surface. If I didn't know better, I'd think it was growing. On one hand, this gives us an advantage. Without having to work with the old families back in Orzammar, or even take this through official guild channels, our families stand to make a killing. On the other hand, the proximity to the surface and to the populated areas of Redcliffe raises an interesting challenge. The war between mages and Templars should keep people out of the area for now, but as soon as the humans are done trying to kill each other, any operation we start will be uncovered. If we're going to take advantage of this opportunity, we need to keep people out of the area. I'd recommend manufacturing some bandits. This part of Ferelden is lousy with them, so they shouldn't attract much attention, and nobody will have trouble believing that bandits would stake out some territory. By the time anyone uncovers the operation, it'll either be tapped out, in which case we'll be gone, or we'll have the operation running smoothly, in which case we'll be wealthy enough to deny everything and throw some money at the throne by way of apology. Talk to the families and make it happen. This is too good to pass up. Sure thing, man. Sure thing.
She's taking flight!
Whoa! Hi! Oh god, that's a skull. Oh, we should not be here. Okay. Mother of God. Can I at least loot? Oh my god, everyone's taking so much damage. Oh, fuck me. Okay. Oh, well. That's not good. That's very bad, in fact. Let's get out of here. We are not supposed to be here yet. That is faux show. That is faux show. We are not supposed to be here yet. Goodbye. Sorry, everyone. Holy shit. Time for some rest and relaxation. Wow, we're just making camp right next to that place, are we? That's a choice. Yeah. I mean, we're not going there yet. We can't confront Tanner because those gates won't open. So I think we're pretty much done with the Hinterlands for now. Right? Let's see. Is there anything more in here? Farmland security. I have to do the war table. Rifts in the woods, can't do that yet. Rifts on the farm, can't do that yet. Business arrangements, can't do that yet. Letter from a lover. Oh, right, I forgot about this, but I don't have any philandris. I don't know what that is. And we need obsidian for that. Okay, there we go. There is still, somehow, after all of that, there is still 6 fucking quests in the Hinterlands that have not been completed. But we can't. So, we're done. We're good. We're GG'd for now. We will, of course, return. There was a big fucking dragon there. I'm sure I'll have to come back and kill that later. Or, no, I don't know if I'll have to, but I will. But yes, that is it for now. So I guess it's back to Haven. We can use 8 power to locate soldiers in the Fallow Mire. We can use 4 power to investigate the shards we've been collecting. We can use 4 power to look at some Grey Wardens. And what's the actual main quest right now? It's just... oh yeah, it's go to Valroy-O. So that's like pretty fucking major as well. Interesting stuff. So, let's world map it up. Let's travel back to Haven. Good stuff. There we go. Hinterlands complete. How many parts did that take? It will have taken a few. I mean, not complete, but you know, pretty complete. God, has that taken like 6 parts? I was about to say 4, but I think it might have actually taken 6. Well, that is a couple too many, but oh well. It is what it is. I have completionist brain. Must complete. Who's the person here? Oh, Cassandra, hello. Is this a flirty? This is a flirty.
You're kind of a force of nature, aren't you?
When I need to be.
It's impressive.
You flatter me.
I'm trying.
Did I do the right thing? What I have set in motion here could destroy everything I have revered my whole life.
One day they may write about me as a traitor, a madwoman, a fool. And they may be right.
Yeah, she is super interesting. Like, the choices that she's made. Like, yeah, it's very cool how she is fully aware that it might not be correct. Like, depending on how things go, she's going to go down in history one of two very different ways. And yeah, she's a super interesting character. I really like her. I really like Solus. He is super intriguing with all his Fade stuff. They've added some great characters, and I'm sure we're only just beginning, because like we've only got a few companions right now, so there's bound to be a ton more introduced as we go. So yeah, they're doing fantastic with the companions. What do you believe?
What does your faith tell you?
I believe you are innocent. I believe more is going on here than we can see. And I believe no one else cares to do anything about it. They will stand in the fire and complain that it is hot. But is this the Maker's will? I can only guess.
You don't think I'm chosen?
You don't think I'm the Herald of Andraste?
I think you were sent to help us. I hope you were. But the Maker's help takes many forms. Sometimes it's difficult to discern who it truly benefits, or how.
Can I just say once again that I fucking love the character I made? I am so happy with this character. She looks great. What happens next?
What's going to happen now?
Now, we deal with the Chantry's panic over you before they do even more harm. Then we close the breach. We are the only ones who can. After that, we find out who is responsible for this chaos, and we end them. And if there are consequences to be paid for what I have done, I pay them.
The slow zoom on the fucking target dummy.
Price is not too high.
You had to do it.
You didn't have any choice.
Didn't I? My trainers always said, Cassandra, you are too brash. You must think before you act. I see what must be done, and I do it. I see no point in running around in circles like a dog chasing its tail. But I misjudged you in the beginning, did I not? I thought the answer was before me, clear as day. I cannot afford to be so careless again.
You had cause.
It wasn't like you had no reason to suspect me.
I was determined to have someone answer for what happened. Anyone. You've said you believe you're chosen. Does that mean you believe in the Maker?
I believe in elven gods.
I'm Dalish. I believe in our own gods.
And there's no room among your gods for one more? I suppose it doesn't matter now. I have to believe we were put on this path for a reason, even if you do not. Now it simply remains to see where it leads us.
She's great. She is such a cool, interesting character.
It occurs to me I don't actually know much about you.
What do you want to know?
I'm not sure. Where are you from?
You don't know?
I thought you knew that.
I suppose I could ask Liliana. She has collected a frightening amount of information on you.
I bet she has.
But I don't want to ask her. I want to hear it from you.
Why would I make something up? No, tell her.
My clan never stayed in one place for long, though we primarily roamed the free marches.
Oh? I didn't think your people roamed that far north. But clearly I'm mistaken. I'm told some members of your clan might still be alive. Do you
I mean, they weren't there, so I don't know why they wouldn't be alive. Eventually, perhaps.
I might, once this is done.
It will not be the same once you do.
Tell me about yourself.
I'd like to get to know you better.
You would?
Is that a problem?
Not entirely. I'm just curious as to your motivation.
Man, it's very early in the game that it lets us flirt. We flirted with Solus, we're flirting with her. I don't even know, like, there must be a bunch more options available to us, but I really like both of these characters, so I'll go with it and see when we get to the point of no return, I guess.
Is there any harm in us becoming a little closer?
Plenty.
Wait, what? She disapproves?
Right.
As you wish.
You get
My
disapproval
name is
for choosing the
Cassandra
flirt option?
Pendergast, daughter of the Royal House of Navarra, 78th in line for the Navarran throne. I joined the Seekers of Truth as a young woman, and was with the Order until they withdrew from the Chantry. I remained as the Divine's right hand, carrying out her order to form the Inquisition. And here we are. That's all there is to know, my lady.
You're Navarran royalty?
You're a member of Navarra's royal family.
The Pendergasts are a very large clan. Half of Cumberland could say the same.
Really?
No, but it feels that way. I have hundreds of relatives so distant they need charts to prove we're related at all. And they have them. Oh yes. The Pendergasts value their precious blood like it runs with gold.
Is that why you left?
And you joined the Seekers to get away from that?
It was a life worth getting away from. The Pendergasts are famed for dragon hunting, but few actually pursue the craft. Most are fat and lazy. They pay lip service to the Maker and care only for idle pleasures and past glories. My brother was all that kept me in Navarra. Once he was gone, so was I.
What happened to him?
Tell me about your brother.
I would prefer not to speak of Anthony. Another time, perhaps.
Okay. Tell me about Navarra then.
You don't seem to like your homeland much.
My family polluted it for me. What little I saw of my homeland was through the bars of a gilded cage. My uncle treated me like a porcelain doll to be placed on a shelf and dusted only when necessary. Thus I did not see Navarra, the real Navarra, until much later. By then I realized I knew it not at all.
What about your parents?
Your uncle? What about your parents?
They had the misfortune of taking the wrong side in the second attempt to overthrow King Marcus. The king executed them, but spared my brother and I since we were family, and children at the time. Thus we were raised by my uncle, a Mortalitasi who preferred the company of his corpses to the living.
Mortalitasi?
Your uncle was a Mortalitasi?
A death mage. He still is. My countrymen do not burn the dead, they bury them in special crypts. The Mortalitasi supervise the crypts, like priests. Uncle Vestalis oversees the grand necropolis. Navarrans spend more time honoring dead relatives than they do with living ones. It is odd to be so fascinated with death and its trappings. I will never understand it.
You worked for the Divine.
So you were the right hand to the Divine?
To Divine Justinia, yes. And Divine Beatrix before her, in fact. The position is normally reserved for Templars of the Knights Divine, but my circumstances were unusual.
Unusual how?
You don't know the story? Thank the Maker. I will tell you if you wish, but it isn't as exciting as some drum it up to be. The short version is that I once saved the previous Divine's life.
Oh yeah? How'd you do that?
My reward was becoming her right hand.
But what does a right hand do, exactly?
What is your hand capable of? It gives, it takes, it beckons. It makes a fist. Liliana and I extended the Divine's reach beyond the Grand Cathedral. We went where she could not. After Beatrix, I was tired of the position and wanted to return to the Seekers. But Justinia convinced me to stay. Her vision for the future gave me hope.
You believed in her.
You thought she could really change things?
Justinian knew the war was coming long before it began. She tried to avert it, but the forces arrayed against her were too strong. Sometimes you have to break a bone so it can be reset. That's where the Inquisition comes in. It was to be the answer. A means to preserve as well as an agent for change. I only wish she had lived to see it.
How did you become right hand then?
So, what's the story about you becoming the right hand?
Sweet Andraste, do you really want to hear that?
Sure do.
It was, what, 18, 20 years ago? Some still discuss it like it happened yesterday. The tale gets bigger each time it's told. I barely recognize myself within it now.
You're being modest.
I'm sure you're just being modest.
I was there. I think I know what happened. To hear others tell it, I alone saved Divine Beatrix from a horde of dragons sent to assault the Grand Cathedral. Rather impressive for such a young seeker, wouldn't you say?
And the truth is?
I stumbled upon a conspiracy to kill Beatrix. A Templar Knight Commander was at its heart, and there was a dragon battle at the Grand Cathedral, but I had help from loyal mages who rallied to the cause. They freed the dragons from magical control. Without them, the Divine and I would both have died. Yet I became the right hand, and they are forgotten.
You're delightful. If I say that, is that going to rule out this? What became of the mages?
What happened to the mages that helped you?
They went back to their circles, with rewards and privileges and Most Holy's gratitude. Many of them died at the conclave.
You're delightful. You know that?
No, I do not know that. I object. There is nothing delightful about me.
I beg to differ.
I think I preferred you in the stocks.
I'll let you get back to work.
Do you
That was
need
only...
something?
That was only one. That was only tell me about yourself. We've still got the rest of it. Tell me about the Seekers.
Can you tell me more about the Seekers?
The Seekers of Truth were born from the original Inquisition long ago, when it united with the Chantry. Seekers stood above the Templars, watching over them but also investigating magical events they couldn't handle. We were meant to be incorruptible, above reproach. How seldom
Nothing's
does
incorruptible,
reality
unfortunately.
match
But what are Seekers?
But what are Seekers exactly?
Those who know anything of us think we are Templars. We do not use lyrium, however. Our abilities are different, as was our original purpose. We disciplined the Templars and were accountable only to the Divine. And not even her, truthfully.
Then who watched you?
So nobody ever watched over the Seekers?
It was the Divine's duty, but she could only do so much when the truth was hidden from her. The Templars have always feared us. When a Seeker arrived at a circle, they knew trouble was afoot. That kind of power is troubling. You begin to think you are the only one who can solve the world's problems. If you don't see a problem, it doesn't exist. If someone insists it does, they are the blind ones.
Why did the Seekers... could that be fixed?
Do you think that kind of problem could ever be fixed?
Possibly. Though the Seekers themselves would need to change. They were clearly not willing to, even though they abandoned everything they stood for to avoid it. In my heart, I believe they can still be salvaged, but not by their own hands.
Okay, good. You can always choose that option and the other stuff still sticks around. What abilities do you have?
You mentioned that Seekers have different abilities than Templars.
Entirely. A Templar's abilities come from lyrium and are designed to hunt mages. Ours come from ritual and many years of dedicated training. We cannot be possessed by demons and are immune to mind control. Useful considering our role. Seekers can gain other gifts, though that depends on the individual.
What are yours?
What kind of gifts do you have?
I can set the lyrium within a person's blood aflame.
Holy
Both
shit.
mages and Templars bend before my will.
Haven't we
Some
just been
use
killing
it
Templars,
to
though, and you
control
haven't done that?
Others simply to paralyze. Once there was a Seeker who could use it to kill. That particular gift is considered rare.
Why did they rebel?
Why did your order turn against the Chantry?
We originally united with the Chantry through a treaty that stated they would keep mages under control. It was felt Most Holy had tacitly allowed the Circle of Magi to vote on its independence, thus breaking the treaty. The Seekers saw themselves as justified, and they led the Templars into a war of righteousness.
You disagree?
You sound like you disagree.
We knew what was happening at Kirkwall, where the Mage Rebellion began. We looked into reports of Knight Commander Meredith's harsh treatment of her charges years earlier. But we found so many shocking cases of magical corruption, it was decided her actions were justified. If we'd been there when it happened, if we'd looked harder at the root causes...
Mages should be free.
Mages were oppressed. What else did you expect?
I expected us to do better. When faced with a problem, the Seekers would close ranks and crush it. We would find an answer, but only once we felt we weren't being coerced. The moment the mages voted for independence, our response was predictable. It was difficult to watch.
How do you become a Seeker?
How does someone become a Seeker?
Most Seekers begin training in their youth. I was much older, an exception due to my noble birth. We train rigorously for years. Our bodies and minds must be elastic to undergo the vigil, and most fail even then.
What's that?
Is the vigil some kind of initiation?
It is the rite every Seeker must go through in order to summon their gifts. A full year of fasting, prayer, and separation from all distractions, including other people. We empty ourselves of all emotion, focusing only on the purity of our devotion. And the moment it finally ends, it's wonderful. Faith realized. I cannot put it into words.
That doesn't sound wonderful to me, but I'll say that it does so that she approves.
I wish I could experience that.
If the vigil was not so arduous, I'd say more should attempt it. What if mages never needed to fear possession by demons? I'm told it is impossible, however. I suppose I'll never know the truth of it now.
That's a good point. It'd be real nice if you could just stop mages from being possessed by demons. If that's a thing that you can train to do, like, why is that impossible for mages? Is that just like they don't want mages to have that ability so that they can keep oppressing them, or is there an actual reason that they can't do it?
I've no more questions.
Yes?
I've got more questions. Wait, why did that one disappear, but tell me about yourself did not? Let's talk about the Chantry.
May I ask you about the Chantry?
It is difficult to say what becomes of the Chantry now. They have no Templars, no leadership, and no one left who is worthy of succeeding the Divine. It has fallen apart when everyone needs it the most. I ache to think what this will mean in the days to come.
Will there be a new Divine?
Will the Chantry replace Divine Justinia?
They will try. Once the priests withdraw for the Grand Consensus, it is against Chantry law for them to emerge without naming a new Divine. Sometimes it takes days, or weeks, or even months. The problem now is that no clear successor to Justinia exists. All worthy clerics died with her at the Conclave.
What if they don't agree?
So what happens if they can't agree on someone?
Theoretically, they will argue until exhaustion takes them or they see reason. Practically, however, if the Grand Consensus goes on too long, the Chantry will crumble. Any cleric with ambition but little sense will see this as her one chance, and plenty of such clerics exist. We shall see what happens. The Inquisition must act in the meantime.
Would you serve the new Divine?
If they do choose a new Divine, will you serve her?
That depends on whether she would have me. I am a rebel now, remember? And even if she would, I do not know. It would depend on what type of Divine she is. I am no longer in a position to follow blindly, and no new Divine could expect such obedience now.
Who is Chancellor Roderick?
What influence does Chancellor Roderick really wield?
He's a bureaucrat, responsible for communicating the Divine's will to the rest of the Chantry. Therefore, he's accustomed to the clerics hanging on his every word, hoping his influence will benefit them. Despite that, Roderick is not a bad man. He's frightened, and believes his place is to fill the gap left by Most Holy's death. Some might agree. As far down the chain of command as he is, there is no one left above him.
Will he be a problem?
How big a problem could he be?
No more than he is already. He sent his message to the College of Clerics. That is the only card he had to play. Dealing with him further only lends him credibility he doesn't deserve.
Should the Chantry be saved?
Do you really believe the Chantry is worth preserving?
I do. Though I understand how someone born outside of human society might think otherwise. Cast the Chantry aside and new problems replace old ones. We will have learned nothing from history. The people need stability, and the Chantry needs a new purpose. Andraste had a dream for us. It can still be achieved.
What new purpose?
So, what should this new purpose be?
A dedication to what is truly important. Instead of building cathedrals and sewing gowns for the divine, the Chantry used to spend its coin feeding the poor. If we are to spread the Maker's word across the world, we must do so with open hearts and open hands.
Sound like an idealist.
That sounds rather idealistic of you.
Does it? I do not think it's so unachievable.
Based.
The Chantry has many good, honest people. They just need direction and inspiration. They need to be freed from centuries of adherence to tradition and ceremony. A chance for renewal is at our fingertips. It does not have to come with utter chaos.
Why'd you leave?
I'm surprised you rebelled against the Chantry.
I left my own order when they took the wrong path. It is no different. But in neither case did I stop caring. Indeed, I care so much that I feel drastic action is necessary. I suppose history shall one day judge my actions.
Thank you.
Alright. That's everything.
Yes?
Unless... I mean, we can still say tell me about yourself, but we already did all this, right?
I have some more questions.
Why am I not surprised?
Oh, just asking that again. So, I guess we need more... Okay, we'll just need more approval from her before she'll tell us about that. Alright, cool. There we go. Really like Cassandra. Well, that was long. I should have remembered that talking to Varric and Solus took a long time. And so that probably would as well. But it is what it is. That is just going to be a cheeky, lengthy part today. Hope you enjoyed. If you did, if you could leave a like and subscribe if you haven't already. Share the videos around, share the playlist around if you can. I would really appreciate that. And I'll see you next time for more Dragon Age Inquisition. Thanks for watching. See you then.